Okay, here's the view of my big headway. This is my golden eagle. It's a rainy day in Northern California. They say it never rains in Southern California, but it does in Northern California. Let me see if I can turn this thing around and start getting you some views of my eagle. Now it's sitting here dirty. I'm not trying to pull any wool over anybody's eyes here. It's sitting here dirty. Let me do some on the outside here. This door we made, it works very nicely. It's quiet, doesn't jar around or anything. It's a very solid door. It's gonna have a little attention for paint, but the gold, which is what's really important, is in really good shape. Let me show you the torsions. Most eagle guys are interested in torsions. Now, I don't know if you're going to be able to see them because of it being dark. It's there. Torsion there. The back torsions pretty much are out of adjustment. The torsions on the drive is a custom torsion. We're out of adjustment on the drive, but we have helper springs right there. I don't know, we got off there, it's really quick. We have helper springs there. We built a shelf over top and put springs there. If I was keeping the bus, I would do airbags under there. Let's go to the front. Now the front has good adjustment in it. Yeah, there you can see the adjustment. Both sides are about the same on the adjustment. I won't go to the other side because it's hard to get to, but it's good. There. Okay. Let me get this thing fired up for you, and then I will show you what's on the inside as well. Here is the engine. Somebody's asked about the engine. It's a 350 Cummins, but it's been turned up, I believe. It's got an aftercooler on it. It's got a Schweitzer turbo. Turn the batteries on. You'll have to take my word for it, but it's stone cold. It has not been fired up in about a week. It's very cold, but this thing is always fired up very nicely. Let's go inside here. Oh, the blinker was on. I don't know if I turned it on or not. There you go. Oil pressure comes straight up. Let me go show you what's around back now. It doesn't smoke whatsoever. Even being cold, no smoke at all. Hey, the spider web. See, I haven't had it running. Other side's just as good. Not pull any. If you want to see more, you'll have to let me know. Let's go inside. Sorry about all the moving around. I hope I'm not getting your car sick. Okay, let's go inside while she's running. My dad was an upholsterer, so we have some custom upholstery. Of course, it's in bad shape, but guitar, fiddle, and banjo and mandolin there on the door. That's my dad. Driver's compartment. That This is the original seat. My son-in-law lived in here for a little bit, and their cat clawed up everything. It's disastrous. The electrical of the bus, we've never had any electrical issues. Oh, you know, blinkers once in a while, this and that, but never had any electrical issues here. Okay, everything needs to be freshened up. Okay, everything you see, we'll go with it. Now the original 01 Eagle had an aisle that went down the middle, and it was down this step right here. It was that height all the way back. We filled it in. The measurement from the floor to the ceiling is 5 foot 8 inches tall. My dad was 5'5", I think. My mom was about 5'5" or 6". I'm 5'7". We never had any problem with our family at all. But if you're 6 foot, you will have a problem with that. I'm just disclosing everything I know about it. Everything needs to be touched up, refreshed, because it's just been sitting here for way too long. My dad built this furniture, whether you want to keep it or not. Everything makes a bed. This little chair here, it folds out sideways and makes a bed inside. Oops, looks like we got some moisture there. This couch in the front of the bus, it makes a bed, pulls out at the bottom, makes a bed. We might have a little bit of rust issue right here. As you can see there, the metal's a little bit soft. It's not really bad. It's not like I'm putting my finger through it, but I want to disclose everything. This couch my dad built, it makes a bed. You just reach in here behind it and pull it out, and then you have a bed back there that comes all the way out into the bus. Okay, we have these curtains. This will all have to be replaced, but back here is curtains, privacy curtains that come out and make a privacy curtain, and you can see the curtains need some attention, but they go back and completely hide. Okay, the kitchen area. This was the closet area. I have the closet doors off now. My daughter didn't want them on there. Okay, kitchen area. This was a chest deep freeze. It no longer works. Needs some work. Needs some attention. Microwave, a convection oven. Here it's a Sharp. The stove probably needs to be replaced. Kitchen area, and I realize it needs some work. Here is the bathroom. Now this is the original bathroom for Eagle Trailways. Still got the original porcelain sink because it didn't take much room, and the original stainless steel toilet. Now my dad made it where you could close all the doors and the whole thing would be a privacy shower. The dining room, the little place in the center there, I'm missing the chair for there, but I got it somewhere around, I'll get it. This makes beds, the table's let down, and the seats fold out and makes 2 single beds as well. All right. Okay, I'll go back towards the forward of the bus one more time, so that you can see. Floors are there. They're let me say that, get back in the floors. They're there, but they're dirty. They probably need replacing as well. All right. Anything I'm missing out on? I'm not sure. These here, because we was a touring group that traveled and toured throughout the United States and Canada. These was actually vanity areas for the gals. We got 2 of those. whether you want to use the same idea or not. It's just there. Okay. This device right there you're looking at is actually we have a water cooler underneath the first bay of the bus, right behind the front left tire, and it blows up through there. And actually, it's very efficient operation. It works pretty good. Now back east, it probably won't work so awfully well. Okay. Got a crack in two windshield, the bottom windshield and the top windshield on this side. You can see, and everything is covered with dust. Some upholstery needs to be replaced. The switches, they're there, whatever, I don't know. It does have Jake brakes as well, and that work really nicely. The brakes are good. I know for a fact they're good. I put them on just a little while before we went off the road. The clutch is good. I had that resurfaced and everything, and a new clutch put in before we went off the road. When we put the motor in, I should say. I put the motor in, and I replaced the radiator. It's a new manufactured radiator. I've driven it, and it has no issues at all with overheating or anything. Okay, I don't know what else you want to get views of. This metal around the front grille here, I've had it like this before. It will clean up with some stainless steel, what have you. It will clean up very nicely. We do right there to top right there, you do see a little chunk of probably a Bondo that's broken loose, and this don't seem to be wet up there, but that needs some attention. And all the rest of it, you can see the paint's just chipping, but not any rust. If you want to see a specific area to see if there's rust, let me know, and I'll do so the best I can for you. I'm not trying to hide anything from you, as I hope you understand. All right, we'll let it go with that. I think this has been a long enough video. Any questions? Just PM me, message me. Give me a call, and I will do the very best I can to answer any questions you have. All right, I'm going to sign off. God bless everyone, and God bless America.